Guys, imagine this. You wake up every morning with anxiety so heavy you can barely get out of bed. You finally make the brave decision to reach out for therapy, only to be told the next available appointment is 4 months away. This isn't a rare story. It's the reality for millions of Americans. In fact, over 122 million people in the U.S. live in areas with a shortage of mental health professionals. That's almost 1/3 of the country left without easy access to help. We talk a lot about physical health, heart disease, diabetes, cancer. But when it comes to mental health, America is in a silent emergency. Today we'll explore 3 big truths. 1. The scale of the mental health crisis. 2. The barriers keeping people from getting care. 3. And the solutions that could change everything. Stick with me, because whether you're struggling yourself or know someone who is, this is one video you can't afford to skip. Key point 1. The crisis by the numbers. Let's start with the numbers because they're staggering. 1 in 5 adults in the U.S. experiences a mental illness each year. That's more than 57 million people. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among people aged 10 to 34. The CDC reports that 44% of high school students say they feel persistently sad or hopeless. That's nearly half of our teenagers growing up in pain. But here's the problem. While demand is rising, the system can't keep up. Rural America is the hardest hit. About 65% of rural counties don't have a single psychiatrist. Even in cities, the average wait time for therapy is 48 days. And in some places it's 3 to 6 months. A real example. A woman in Michigan shared her story. After calling 20 clinics for her depressed son, only 2 even returned her call, and both offered waitlists over 3 months long. By the time they found help, his condition had spiraled. Impact. Every delay isn't just an inconvenience, it can be life or death. People with untreated mental illness are more likely to drop out of school, lose jobs, struggle with addiction, or die by suicide. Key point 2. Barriers to access. So why is care so hard to access? There are 3 major barriers: cost, stigma, and a broken system. 1. Cost. Therapy isn't cheap. A single session can cost $100 to $250, and most people need weeks or months of consistent care. Insurance doesn't make it easy either. Some plans only cover a handful of therapy sessions per year. Others refuse to cover certain providers or treatments. A bottom line, if you're middle class or uninsured, therapy can feel like a luxury item, not essential care. 2. Stigma. Even though awareness campaigns have improved things, mental health stigma is alive and well. In some families, admitting you need help is still seen as weakness. In others, cultural or religious beliefs make it a taboo subject. This stigma delays treatment. Research shows people wait an average of 11 years from the onset of symptoms before seeking help. Imagine suffering silently for over a decade. 3. System failure. Even if you can afford care and you're ready to seek it, the system itself is chaotic. Long wait times, provider shortages, and overworked professionals mean people fall through the cracks. Insurance companies often deny claims, leaving patients to fight paperwork battles instead of focusing on healing. Impact. Think about it. If you break your arm, you get help the same day. If you have depression or PTSD, you might wait months, pay thousands, or get turned away altogether. No wonder so many people give up before they even start. Key point 3. The path forward. The good news is, this crisis isn't hopeless. There are real solutions on the table. 1. Telehealth expansion. During the pandemic, teletherapy exploded, and it worked. Suddenly, rural patients could talk to licensed therapists hundreds of miles away. Studies show telehealth can be just as effective as in-person sessions for most conditions, and it reduces wait times. 2. Policy reform. Congress and state governments can invest in training more mental health professionals. Expanding Medicare and Medicaid to cover therapy, enforcing insurance parity laws, and offering loan forgiveness for new providers could dramatically expand access. Even something as simple as putting mental health clinics inside schools and primary care offices would make a huge difference. 3. Community and cultural shifts. A healing doesn't always start with a doctor. Can start in schools, workplaces, or community centers. Peer support programs, youth mentorship, and culturally competent counseling can reach people who might otherwise stay silent. And let's not underestimate the power of open conversation. Every time we talk about mental health without shame, we chip away at the stigma. At the end of the day, mental health isn't a luxury. It's not optional. It's a lifeline. And right now, too many Americans are being denied that lifeline. Here's the challenge. The crisis is massive, but it's not unsolvable. We need better policies, better funding, and most of all, the courage to talk openly and demand change. So I'll leave you with this. What if it was your child, your spouse, or your best friend waiting months for help? Would you accept that? Or would you fight for a better system? If you believe mental health care should be a right, not a privilege, hit like, share this video, and let's start making noise. Because the more we raise our voices, the harder it becomes for leaders to ignore us. And remember, if you or someone you know is struggling, you're not alone. Call or text 988, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Help is out there and your life matters. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and take care of your mind. It's the most powerful thing you own.